So my name's Jason Parker. I'm the owner and founder of Performance Painting Contractors. You know, it was the early 90s. I was going to community college. I was a bit frustrated because I was working restaurant jobs and working at night. The night routine of working in restaurants and staying out late and going to school the next day was just getting old. And you know, I can remember a conversation with my mom a long time ago. She asked, what do you want to do, right? And you're going to school and you're wondering what you want to do. And I told her, you know, I'm not sure, but I know I'm going to own my own business. And then fast forward to when I'm in college and I'm a little frustrated because I'm not loving what I'm studying. So I'm going to the restaurant at night working and I'm going to school during the day. I had this friend that graduated from Florida State. He came back and started painting apartments after he graduated. He would paint 3 to 5 apartments in a day. When people moved out, he would go in and paint them. And he was making pretty good money. He and I at the time were also doing a sport called wakeboarding together. We'd be in the water every afternoon. I figured if I did the painting thing, I could get a lot of work done, get paid well, and then go surfing and wakeboarding at 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I had a 1990 Volkswagen Golf. I got a trailer hitch on the Volkswagen Golf. I had this big, enormous 10-foot long trailer on the back of a Volkswagen Golf. And I decided I'm gonna go start painting apartments. But I did this for a while. I was going to school at night, I was painting apartments during the day, and I was wakeboarding in the afternoon. And I began wakeboarding a lot and became competitive and started entering contests. So I did that for a while, and you know, there was a contest that came up. But this particular contest, I stopped doing contests for about 3 months to train for this specific one. Unfortunately, in the warm-up run for the contest, I blew out my knee. So I was painting apartments, now I'm injured, and I'm wakeboarding and now I'm injured. So both of those things stop pretty quick when you don't have a knee that works. So I had a few decisions to make. Do I get serious about painting? Do I go back to school and get a degree and go to get a good job? Or do I heal the knee and still pursue wakeboarding while doing the part-time stuff until it became a bigger opportunity? Fast forward the decision, I decided to grow performance painting. So it was around that time that I incorporated actually performance painting. A couple reasons I called it performance painting. One, because I knew that I wanted to build an organization where when you come to work, you're paid based on how you perform. Not how long you've worked somewhere, not how good of friends you are with the people that work there, but what you do and how you show up. But then in around 2011 or so, we realized to grow at the pace that I wanted to grow, may need to take a different approach besides just the residential. So we began doing some commercial. The difference in the commercial and the residential business was there was larger average job size. You would have a similar number of communication touches with the customer, but larger average job size. So we began doing more of those jobs that had a little bit larger job size and larger margin in some cases. I think around 2011 is when we started that process. Grew again through 2015 or so. And then in 2015, after having done more commercial work and multifamily work, painting condominiums, townhome communities, the exterior of these buildings now, not the interior of these buildings, but now working for community association managers and property managers, building owners, and sometimes multi-site franchises. We were doing that for a number of years and grew through 2015. And in 2015, we were approached with an opportunity to paint a few gas stations here in Jacksonville. We did a good job painting those few gas stations, and that actual opportunity turned into painting 600 gas stations all along the eastern seaboard for this organization that was rebranding their gas stations. At the time, that ended up being the fastest rebranding ever done in America. You know, I remember we were painting 5 gas stations per day for that entire time. And we accomplished that within a year and a half or so. By this time, we had done apartment repainting, condominium interior repainting, evolved our business to doing residential only, and then went into commercial in HOA. And then now we were doing new construction industrial and industrial repaints. Everything from water treatment facilities to tank linings and large sandblasting projects. In 2021, these kinds of projects kind of came to a culmination, and I made the realization that this isn't the type of business that I like to run. I like the relationship directly with the customer, not necessarily with a general contractor. When you work with that general contractor, you tend to give up some of the control. The things that we really value, like our cash flow, our reputation, our schedule. We have people that we take pride in keeping employed full time, and that schedule is often interrupted when you go to a job site and they don't need you that day, but come back with 20 guys the next day. So when I made that realization, we shifted our focus. We were going to take a different approach to our growth, one that included working directly with customers, homeowners, business owners, community association managers, property managers. We felt like we could provide a lot more value, especially providing an experience that's different. We built a different kind of company. In 2022, we launched our new growth model. That growth model was to be a national commercial painting franchise. In the last year, we've spent refining our systems. We've built technology that takes the customer journey from the marketing all the way through to the project being completed and the customer having a review sent in that's fantastic. The advice I'd give to my younger self would be, believe that you can do bigger things. Believe it early on. It'll shorten the process. If you do have a clear idea of what you can do, and you've seen that vision for yourself, you can achieve it. It seems cliche, I just said that, and it seems really cliche. I probably read that in 100 books. But it's true. It's true that I would have wanted myself to have more belief in my younger self. That happens to be in the painting industry. That's what I'm in. I think we can make a difference by raising the level of professionalism in the painting industry. I think we can make a difference by making sure that at least the people that work for our brand take pride in what they do, and take pride and say with pride how they change the world each day by having a painting company or working in a painting company. You could achieve that mostly through how we treat people and how we show up in the world. And I think that can change how a lot of people view the painting contracting industry as a whole.